In the last episode of Sailing TEHO, we finally made it to the Exumas, which is where we wanted to spend the majority of our time in the Bahamas. In this episode, we continue cruising down the Exumas island chain, stopping at each key along the way to explore, swim, and snorkel.
So on the back side of the building at the staircase, it's a trail that goes down. It looks like this is where they're digging out the marina channel. That right out there is the main channel into the bay here. And this looks like their entryway that they're building into the new marina, which you can tell is going to be quite large. That's us out there. Nobody else in the anchorage. Usually, when we're the only person in an anchorage, it's because we picked a bad one. So far, we like this one. So one thing that is open on Norman's Key is the airport. People fly their private planes in and get water taxied to the nearby keys where they have houses and things like that. So we're walking up to the airport now. We didn't bring any money, but there is a bar and restaurant. We're gonna get a menu and check out. Maybe we'll walk back up here without the dog later. We had to stop for a doggy cool down. Oh! We made it to McDuff's. It's the bar restaurant by the airport. So McDuff's is really cool, but just a little bit out of our budget.
Alright, Chef Jeremy, what are you cooking us after our long hike this morning?
Well, it's a mix I haven't done before, but I'm using what we have. So bell pepper, cabbage, carrots, and some rotel, soy sauce and lemon and rice. We'll see. It might come out okay.
Smells delicious.
Can't beat the view while cooking, but I could use an air conditioner.
It's kind of hot. That's all we got there. There's our AC.
There's the finished product. It looks pretty tasty. Vegetables that we don't get too often. Okay, it's time for us to go snorkel around this sunken plane. We'll bring the GoPro with us.
The tidal current was very strong, so we decided to head back to the boat and try again later at slack tide.
Get off our dinghy motor! Get out of there! It's rebellious. So since the tidal current was so crazy earlier, we've gone back for round 2. Take 2. All these little fish are following me. They're right here.
We were trying to make it to Wardrobe Wells, but we just weren't making much headway, and we really wanted to sail there. We don't have the winds for it. So we ended up going to Shroud Key, which is not a very long trip. We're almost there, and we've been underway for less than 2 hours. But it's not such a bad place to detour to. We've had several people tell us that we need to stop at Shroud Key, so I guess we'll go check out what they're talking about. Hi, Cap. This is Shroud Key. Gorgeous, gorgeous water. Alright. Trying to make some pizza on the grill. Pineapple, spinach, and chicken, like we had at that restaurant. We'll see if this works.
It's our recreation of the pizza we had the other day. Just as good, I guarantee it.
I hope so. Shroud Key is part of the Exumas Land and Sea Park. The highlight of this key is the trip through the tidal creeks on a dinghy or canoe. You can paddle or idle through at no more than 3 miles per hour. At the end of the tidal creek is a bright sandy beach with crystal clear blue water on the Atlantic side of the island. It is definitely one of our favorite spots in the Bahamas with its breathtakingly beautiful scenery.
Hi, puppy. Where's your pack?
Jeremy's just paddling us along. Look at that water. Well, this is one of the vicious dogs in the wild dog pack. They're very friendly, actually. I think they just wanted some food or water or something, but apparently they've been here for over a year, so they're finding some source of water and food. They're pretty cute.
This is the clearest water we've seen so far. It's ridiculous. All right, so today we're on Hawksbill Key, just north of Shroud Key. We dinghied over to this little cove. There is a trailhead right over here that we're going to go check out that apparently goes to some ruins from the 1700s. So we're going to check that out, maybe some caves, and then later today we're going to hopefully move down to Wardrobe Wells Key and do the whole park there over the next couple days. All ready for your hike?
Yeah, preparing for bugs.
Oh yeah, they're out here. When we say trail markers, this is what we mean. It's all it is. And that probably used to say something. So we did find a sign that says something. This is what we're going for. Looking for these runes. Oh, cool. Oh man, with this, if this cleared out, that view would have been fantastic.
Yep, maybe we take the other trail and see if we can.
I'm just saying back when they lived here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's not really all that much to look at, just a couple of walls, but it's pretty neat.
Yeah, 1785.
1785, that's a long time ago. We found a tree that's sunburned as bad as Courtney. Yeah. It's like your back.
Shut up.
So this sign says Russell Runes to the right, which we just explored. There's also a trail to the left, which we feel needs to be explored as well. We're hoping it leads us to the 360-degree vantage point. Alright, so anybody that adventures to this island and on these trails, somebody was nice enough to go through and add color markers throughout the trail to kind of keep you on track. It's pretty helpful. Alright, so we found out that this trail just takes us to the Exumas Sound side.
Oh, but look how pretty.
Oh, it is pretty.
In the next episode of Sailing TEHO, we continue exploring the Exuma Islands. Thanks for watching, y'all!
Aside from my soul.